Section 1. Bearing and finger protection replacement. Section 2. Bearing, switch flag assembly replacement. Section 3. Magnetic clutch and sprocket replacement. Section 4. Brush replacement. Section 5. Center guide assembly replacement. Section 6. Chain claw replacement. Section 1. Bearing and finger protection replacement. Tools needed: 5 mm Allen head socket, ratchet, rubber or plastic mallet. Step 1. Remove bolt from the ball bearing assembly with the 5 mm Allen head socket and remove the bearing assembly. Before replacing the bearing assembly, make sure the ball bearing is seated in the finger protection clip properly. Step 2. Replace the bearing assembly by carefully tapping the ball bearing with a rubber mallet until it is set. Next, tighten the bolt with the 5 mm Allen head socket. Section 2. Bearing, switch flag assembly replacement. Tools needed: T45 socket, 6 mm Allen head socket, ratchet, rubber or plastic mallet. Step 1. Remove the bearing, switch flag assembly bolts using the T45 socket. Step 2. Remove the stopper pin using the 6 mm Allen head socket. Step 3. Using the rubber mallet, carefully tap the bearing, switch flag assembly out of the pallet. Before replacing the bearing, switch flag assembly, make sure the tabs on the guide and the profile of the pallet line up correctly. Step 4. Carefully set the bearing, switch flag assembly into the pallet using the rubber mallet. Step 5. Replace the stopper pin bolt with wedge lock washers using the 6 mm Allen head socket. Observe tightening torque. Step 6. Replace the bearing, switch flag assembly bolts with the T45 socket. Section 3. Magnetic clutch and sprocket replacement. Tools needed. 4 mm Allen head socket with extension, 4 mm ball tip Allen key, 3 mm Allen key, ratchet. Step 1. Remove the bolts on both sides of the magnetic clutch using the 4 mm ball tip Allen key and remove from the center guide. Step 2. Remove and replace sprocket using the 3 mm Allen key. Step 3. Finally, replace the magnetic clutch assembly with the 4 mm ball tip Allen key and 4 mm Allen head socket. Torque to 3 Nm. Section 4. Brush replacement. Simply slide the new brush into the finger protection clip. Section 5. Center guide assembly replacement. Tools needed. 5 mm Allen head socket, ratchet. Step 1. Using the 5 mm Allen head socket, remove the bolts from the center guide assembly. Step 2. Remove the center guide and proceed with its replacement. Step 3. Secure the center guide by fastening the bolts with wedge lock washers located at the opposite corners to set it properly. Observe tightening torque. Section 6. Chain claw replacement. Tools needed. 5 mm Allen head socket. Ratchet. Step 1. Using the 5 mm Allen head socket, remove the chain claw bolts. Step 2. Remove and replace the chain claw. Ensure the chain claw is aligned seamlessly with the center guide. Step 3. Finally, replace the chain claw bolts with wedge lock washers and observe the tightening torque.